this is it. We could get promotion, and it all comes down to these last few games of the season. Fingers crossed we can get it on this episode. I don't really want to extend the episode to 3 games, but let's see. If you like what we've been doing, if you do want to see more, please subscribe, please like, and please leave comments. With that, roll intro. Hello and welcome to episode 9, Club 3 of Non-League to Glory. I'm Adam, and on today's episode, we could clinch promotion. And I say that hesitantly, because although we're 7 points clear of Aston Villa, it could still all turn sour. Anyway, let's have a look at what's happened since I last saw you. We'd beaten QPR 3-0, drew with Barnsley 1-0. We've then beaten Blackburn 4-2, thanks to Lewis Cook's 2 goals and Cherky's 2 goals. We then beat Newcastle 4-2, thanks to Luckman, Woodburn and 2 more goals from Jaden Harris. We then drew 0-0 with Birmingham before a Cherky goal rescued us against Bristol City. Altogether now, that puts us in 2nd position with 4 games remaining on 93 points. We have won 29, drawn 6, lost 7, scored 89, conceded 42 with a goal difference of 47. Barnsley are running away with it on 101 points, and it's safe to say they've won the league. Now it's whether us or Aston Villa finish 2nd. Today's game sees us play Southampton away from home. That's a tough ask, but we've got Portsmouth at home, Huddersfield away and Swansea. Let's have a look where Portsmouth, Huddersfield and Swansea are. Portsmouth are fighting down there. They're going to survive. Huddersfield and Swansea, they've not really got much to play for apart from positions. In regards to the team, injuries continue. We are without Goebbels, who should be back in 6 to 12 days. We are without Pellegrini, who will be 4 days away. Danny Welbeck, who's returning from injury. And Woodburn, who's 2 weeks away. Cherky also needs a rest. Calderon needs a rest. And so today's team's going to look a little bit different. Luckman is going to come in for the Cherky. And Busquets is going to come in. And that's likely what we're going to do. Let's get into this game. I don't think there's any transfer news. Oh, we've got Stefan Bajic, who is joining us, another goalkeeper. We don't need any more until next season, that is. But Bajic is rated at 79, 2.5 star current ability, 5 star potential ability. He's currently operating at a championship level and potential to be a Premier League player of the future. He's 21 years old. He was a free transfer and will join us on a £2,900 per week deal until, I think it's not 2023 because that's when it begins. It's a 2-year deal. In regards to outs, Tricker is joining Lens on a free transfer. Francis is joining Brisbane Roar on a free transfer, and Crossdale joining Dynamo Dresden. In regards to finances, we're 8.9 million in debt and need this promotion. I have no transfer kitty. I do have a bit to play around with in the wage budget, but it all depends on what happens for this season. Let's get into this game then. And the team we're going to send out to do this, we hope. Let's just change that bench. Popovic and Cherky, save tempt of bringing those on. So the team that we're sending out to do that is Rajkovic in goal, Walker-Peters, Nicolau Mawson and Rekka across the back, Busquets, Cook and Gomez in the centre, Pozzo on the right, Luckman on the left and Favili up front. The bench contains Bulka, Scarbe, Abubakar, Harris, Chalabar, Popovic and Elliott, although Elliott is another one who is just returned from injury and trying to get his fitness. We do have a chance of promotion for the Premier League, and I know that's putting pressure on there. And let's have a look at this. For us to gain promotion, We need to be 10 points clear, so we'd need Villa to lose today and us to beat Southampton. And it's Southampton who's on the attack first. It's Stacey to Laborde. Laborde back to Kral. Kral to Stacey. Stacey goes past one, crosses it in, and then 1-0 up inside 2 minutes. And this is where it could all go wrong. We've been so good all season. And it's Laborde to Kral and Stacey, and they're easily able to deal with this. And Laborde puts it in. There is no way on earth that they weren't scoring there. And Aston Villa's 0-0 at the moment, so it remains a 7-point gap, and this may look to go to the next game where we play Portsmouth, because Southampton are pretty decent. They've got a good team. Let's tell them to show some passion, and they should be. This is potentially promotion. They could get it today, and they're playing like wet lettuces. We have been playing a little bit better since then. We're still yet to have a highlight. We have got a weakened team out there, with a fair few members out. Abubakar is on that bench literally because of the injuries. Here's Lookman now. Lookman, oh, and it flashes across. Gineppo gets it out, but now Southampton are breaking. It's a good tackle from Gomez, but it only delays it. Gomez gets it back now, and he plays it inside, and it's Busquets. Busquets over the top. He finds Lookman in a roundabout way. Lookman goes past. Oh, and Favile there. He has been pretty decent when we've pulled him off the bench, but not really when we've started him. We do expect a much better showing in this second half. Even a point will be better. Villa have missed a penalty. Rahman, 40 minutes, missed that against Charlton. And Reka now. Reka to Favile. Favile to Busquets. Busquets turns, gets it to Mawson. Mawson's dallied and lost it. And Rinomhota, luckily, tamely, puts it against the keeper. The keeper easily saves that, but we don't look great today. Southampton look like the team that want it more, and they're fighting for their... well, they're not really. They're in the playoffs and they're not getting automatic, but they're fighting and they want it more. And we just get that away, and this is awful. Concentrate, and we are going to go attacking. We need those goals. It's Reka. Let's make some changes, actually. And we are going to bring Elliott on and drop Pozzo back. And we are going to bring Abubakar on for Favale, because Favale's having an awful game, and Harris, who normally does me so well from that bench position. And it's Reka now. Reka runs again and shoots, but the keeper looks like he's tipped it over there. Although he doesn't, it goes to a goal kick. We've got 12 minutes remaining. And it's Elliott now. Elliott gets it in, but Southampton deal with it. And now it's Nicolau. Nicolau to Mawson. Mawson to Pozzo. Pozzo knocks it to Harris. Harris to Lookman. Inside to Cook. Cook to Abubakar. And Abubakar can't do it. And they have a corner now. And it's O'Connor. And they just miss a chance to take a 2-0 lead. Another 3 minutes. It's Elliott now. Oh, we've hit the crossbar. It was so nearly a goal, as the commentary says. Couple more minutes remaining. It's Elliott now. Elliott flies it in, but it comes to nothing, and it goes out, and it's Pozzo. And we are looking like this game is going to run to the wire. It's a throw-in now, deep in our half. Nicolau, Pozzo. Pozzo needs to release this. He runs with the ball to Busquets. Busquets to Nicolau. Nicolau, long kick up to Abubakar, but he can't hold it, and they deal with it. And that's where the inexperience happens. It causes us problems. We do get this, and it's Harris now. So good. And Abubakar, can he make a name for himself? He does. Abubakar scores. And it is 1-1, and we're going to change that back to positive. We may have rescued this from the jaws of defeat. 17-year-old Joseph Abubakar with his first goal, and it's Harris who provides it yet again. and it is 1-1 with a couple of minutes of added time remaining, and that will keep us 5 points clear. We will try and keep the confidence up with that as we go into the Portsmouth game, where we need victory. Also, I'm going to have to extend this episode to 3 games, which I don't want to do. It's now on to the Portsmouth game, and before we go any further, let's have a look at the table. So by my maths, if we were to win and Villa failed to win, that will mean we are promoted, because they would be on 90 points, we would be on 97. So we need Villa to fail to win and us to beat Portsmouth. And that's what we're going for. And so the team that we're going to put out to do this is Rajkovic in goal, Pozzo, Nicolau, Mawson and Recker, Calderon back in with Cook and Gomez, Cherky back in on the left, Elliott back in on the right, and Favili continues up front. Abubakar looks like the pressure's mounted on him. He wasn't happy with the latest talk. I've dropped him. Goebbels, who's coming back from injury, is on the bench. I don't want to use him, but he is an option. Harris, Walker-Peters, Scarby, Bulker, Luckman and Pellegrini, who's also coming back from injury, although there's a couple that I do not want to use there. Let's get into this game, and I'm going to try and keep the pressure off if we can. I think that's what we need to do. We're at home today. Don't want to mention promotion, but we should be winning this if we play to our own game, and that should be a strong message out to them as we play Portsmouth. Portsmouth are down at the bottom. We are a better team, and it's Calderon now. Calderon, and Nicolau just puts it over. And it's in. We need to watch Villa are 2-0 down. So we have promotion in our hands today with a victory. I don't care how we do it. I don't care if we don't have any highlights all game and we just have the one. I don't care who scores it. It's Mangana now. Tackled, but he keeps hold of the ball. He gets it in. And it's away there, and Elliott can't get to it. It's Bowler now. And Pozzo picks up that ball, Cook to Elliott, and it's Elliott now running down that right-hand side. He beats one man and he continues running, tries to beat another and comes into trouble but keeps the ball. And Elliott now runs into the centre. He needs to release it soon because he's tackled again. It does fall to Recker, and Recker takes on his man. Is he going to get the cross in? He stops. It's Cherky now. Cherky with a dazzling bit of trickery there, gets the cross in, but we don't have the lead as yet. Villa still remain 2-0 down against Aston Villa. Smolov and Semenyo in the first 6 minutes for Bristol City are doing us a favour. Pozzo now. Pozzo drives through, shoots, but it's wide, and it remains as it is. I think it's safe to say, unless we get a 9-goal deficit, this, as it stays the same, would give us promotion. It just would mean we'd have to go through at least another game. Pozzo now doesn't come to anything. Elliott, Calderon, Pozzo. Pozzo releases it, and it's Recker on that other side now. He's on the right hand side. He's trying his best. Pozzo now. Pozzo gets it in, and Favili doesn't score. Header over, and it remains 0-0. What would be a sickener is if Villa can come from 2-0 down to win that game. We are 6 points clear as things stand. A goal would change everything and give us that promotion that we've been seeking all season, and now it's a free kick and they've almost scored from it, and it's Calderon who picks up the ball, passes it back to Rajkovic, Mawson, and it highlight ends as we approach half time now. Now, it's not been great. We should be beating these, and there will be some changes more quickly if it doesn't go our way. Elliott's not having a great game, and he's taking the corner now, and it's to nobody as Bowler gets that. Cherky now gets onto the ball. Cherky's going to run past one, plays it to Calderon. Calderon turns, he's got nowhere to go, so he's gone back, and it's Pozzo. Pozzo now runs with the ball. He's being chased down, he plays it back in, and it's Calderon again who goes back yet again. Mawson now. Gomez releases Cherky. Cherky gets it into Favili, and Favili scores. And Favili could have delivered promotion. Let's not count our chickens, and let's see this goal again. This could give us the Premiership football that we aimed for. Gomez. Cherky gets it in just, and Favili with the tap in. It's his 7th goal of the season. Cherky with another assist, and we lead 1-0. Villa and 3-0 down. And as things stand, there's a promotion party coming, and we are going to look to see if we need some changes, because I will have some tired people. Rekka looks a little bit tired. Elliott's not having a great game, and we are going to take Elliott off because he's causing more problems than he needs to. Push Pozzo up, and Wright Phillips, Walker Peters filling in at right back there. And it's Payne now. Payne takes this free kick. We get it away, but not very far. It's Walker now. Walker to Dowell. Dowell gets it in. Bowler, and we've conceded. And Favili's going to have to do it again. We need to demand more. We didn't deal with it. Pressure got to us. Dowell found Bowler in acres of space. We weren't picking him up. And it's that right hand side where I'd brought Walker Peters on. And it's Rekka now. Favili. Favili plays it into Cook. Cook. Pozzo. Cherky. Cherky in. And we've got it. Gomez. Gomez has scored. It's an own goal though. Golden Eager who's put that in his own net. We're going to see this again. It's Cook who gets that. Pozzo. Cherky. In. And it does come off. It's lucky, but we'll take it. And let's have a look to see whether we need to make any more changes. Cherky. He can have a rest once we get promotion. I am going to bring Harris on because he's likely to score us another goal. Favili is going to stay on. We're not going to risk Goebbels in case we do need him. We are going to bring Pellegrini on though for Rekka. He is much better. And Villa 3-1 down. We've got 12 minutes to hold on. And we're going to shout out to concentrate for the last 5 minutes. And it's Portsmouth on the ball now. It's 86 minutes gone. It's Downing to Bowler. Stewart. Stewart's going to find Mangano, who's coming in. Mangano plays it in. Mawson deals with it. And they're still on the ball. There's a tackle there from Cook. Stewart lays it off to Hernandez. And a save from Rajkovic. And I don't want to change the mentality, because if we put it back to balance, they'll come on to us more and we'll concede. It's Hernandez with the corner now. And it whistles past. Rajkovic shouts at the defenders. There's a couple of minutes remaining. We're in the 92nd minute. Let's get some time wasting on there. That's done. And let's just change that to defensive. And we've done it. And I think that is perfect. Professional job. And we should have got promotion. We should have gained promotion today. Fulham celebrate promotion. Barnsley win the league. And we're going to see the initial budgets. There's no point waiting. Let's have a look at this. So Fulham celebrate promotion. A wet afternoon at Craven Cottage. Alfie Mawson was at the centre of attention as he led Fulham to promotion. The goal, though, was an own goal. Portsmouth did us a favour. Gomez shot, and he'll be with us next season. Barnsley win. We knew that was going to happen. 6-2 over Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough, not like the Middlesbrough of old. I think they've actually been down and come back up. We are promoted. We've won promotion to the Premier League, and I think the board will be happy with that. Let's see what our initial budget is, and I hope it's a nice one, because we've got the basis of a great squad. 40 million and 1.1 million in wages. I think that's enough. We've got a couple of players who will be moving on, but a lot of that spine I think we need to keep, and it may be about renewing some contracts. There we go. Hull leads Fulham to promotion. Fulham delight at unexpected promotion. Cherky, he will get his rest. We're going to send him on a week's holiday, I think. A couple of other players who will need that. Let's have a look at the table then as we go to the big table. Played 44, won 30, drawn 7, lost 7, scored 92, 44 against, 97 points. We are some way behind Barnsley, who racked up 105 points. We are 8 points clear of Aston Villa, who are on 89. The playoffs, we look like a late run from Newcastle, who have been hovering about and haven't been in since the second game. They look like they could be coming with a rattle towards the end, but it is tight. Southampton and Villa confirmed, but anybody from probably Sheffield Wednesday, Cardiff, Newcastle, Derby and Bristol can get in there. What does this do to the stats? Top goal scorer at Goebbels. Goebbels, 34 goals in 39 games. He has been amazing. They won't give us him for next season, and they want too much, and there's something like 70-80 million. Player of the match is Goebbels with 13. Average rating, Goebbels 7.57. Calderon in there at 7.31, but Trezeguet in the middle on 7.32. Clean sheets, Norris with 24, Jandre with 21, Darlow with 18. Ratchkovic never going to get in there. He joined us in January, end of January. Is Bulker's still in there at 18th. Then we've got Cherky on assists, 16. Harvey Elliott on 14. Harvey Elliott will be joining us again next season. And then yellow cards, Lewis Cook is approaching the top of there. What's going to happen now then? Well, I'm just going to pop off for 2 seconds. We're going to get those last 2 games played. I'm going to show you those results literally in a few seconds. And then that'll set us up for the review and transfer special into the new season in the Premier League. See you in a few seconds. So that's the end to the season. 46 games played, 32 wins, 7 draws, 7 defeats. If you'd asked me if that was possible after the first, 5 games? 6 games? I'd have told you were laughing. We did it. Not only did we do it well, we did it in style. 94 goals scored, top scorers in the league, 44 conceded, 50 goals difference and 103 points. Any other season would have been champions. Unfortunately, Barnsley were with 111. Behind us, Aston Villa on 92, Southampton, Bristol City and Hull make the playoffs. The big news is Blackpool, QPR and Gillingham have been relegated. Millwall and Middlesbrough just surviving. Let's have a quick look at League One. MK Dons, who we'd left, they finish 8th. Joining the Championship will be Sheffield United, who I didn't know had gone down. Oxford and Oxford, and then the playoffs there. And Alfreton Town just missed out on the playoffs in their league. Let's have a look. Has the Premier League finished? It's still got a few games left of the Premier League season. At the moment, it's looking like Crystal Palace, Reading and West Brom are the ones that go down, but Leeds and Burnley and Everton are in trouble also. And there is 3 or 4 games once that has finished. Man City leading the way at the top, followed by Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal. No shock there, although Norwich are in 7th. They knocked us out of the cup. Any shocks down at the bottom? Probably the biggest one is Everton. And you could probably say Leeds as well, with the resources that they will have. In regards to end of season, that's the Premier League, end of season championship, Willem Goebbels will finish on 34, 13 ahead of Seferovic and Trezeguet on 20. Player of the match is Willem Goebbels on 13, followed then by Lewis Baker on 7 and Jordan Ibe on 6. Average ratings, Willem Goebbels 7.51. Then joint second, Trezeguet and Calderon on 7.32. Clean sheet of the season goes to Will Norris on 25. Then Jandre on 21. Daniel Bentley on 19. Assists 16 for Cherky, 15 for Elliott. Almiron behind them on 12. Yellow cards goes to Virtue and Travis. The finances look pretty ominous at the moment, but with Premiership money that will be very good. We have £39 million to spend, 1.1 million in the transfer budget, and we now have to look to see if we're going to spend it. What I'm going to do is, that's the end of this episode. I'm going to get the review together and then the transfer special. So I'll see you on the next episode.
We are heroes tonight.